we move on, and then let's take our viewers' queries on the show. And for that, I have Hemant Ustigi, Wise Invest Private Limited. Hemant, good evening and welcome to the show. I think we have a caller already with us. We have Kiran from Karnataka who wants to ask you a question. Kiran, hi. Good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Thank you so much for sending us your question. You want to invest 10 lakhs for how many years? What's the investment duration?
It is around 15 years.
15 years. Any specific target attached to this investment?
No, I'm looking for financial freedom.
Financial freedom. This is just one part of your entire investment strategy, or you'll be having other set of investments also, which maybe in the future or right now if you have?
No, I have got investing in equity in around the world, not only in India.
Okay, you're already doing it. All right.
Yeah. But only thing is mutual fund in India, I'm not very much aware of.
All right, not a problem. Thank you so much. You've come at the right place and asking about, knowing about mutual funds from us. Hemant, financial independence and financial freedom, very broad terms, and it definitely means different things to different people. Although we don't have a lot of details about Kiran's lifestyle and the kind of financial freedom he is looking for, the kind of question he sent to us, how can we analyze this particular scenario and how can we strategize it, and so that it means something closer to what Kiran actually wants in life?
Well, Kavita, considering that we don't have much information about where Kiran has been investing, but like he has clarified that he has been investing in different markets and he's aware of what equity is all about, and considering that he has a time horizon of 15 years and he has clarified that. So I think clearly looking at only the time horizon independently, we can definitely recommend that he can go for equity fund, because when you're investing for such a long period, it's very, very important that you kind of try to stay ahead of inflation, and which is what equity can do for you. Now, important thing is that he has a lump sum to invest, and it appears, as of now at least, that it is going to be a one-off investment. So my recommendation would be that to have to adopt the right strategy, because if you're investing, making first-time investment and one-off investment, I think it's never a great idea to invest entire money at one go. So my recommendation would be to kind of follow a strategy of having a mix of a lump sum investment, maybe 30 to 40% is lump sum, and the rest of it can be invested through systematic transfer plan, which is what can be around 40 to 50 to 60%. And what will happen then is that he can do it over a period of next 3 months by doing fortnightly STP. This will help in avoiding investing all the money at one particular level. And I'm expecting that once we have more clarity on what RBI does and inflation comes under control, expect the market to do well for a couple of years. So looking at that, he can look at equity fund. 3 funds I'm recommending to him: ICICI Pru Large and Mid Cap, Parag Parikh Flexi Cap Fund, which also invests around 18-19% in the US market, and Kotak Emerging Fund. These are the 3 funds I'm recommending. But also, I would like to recommend that if we can keep adding to these funds over a period of time, because I think Indian equity has the potential to give healthy returns over the next 15 years.
All right, Kiran, anything else you want to ask Hemant? Okay, all the best. We move on. We will take Vikram's question, and Vikram says that he has a investment time horizon of 20 years, and he would like to accumulate. All right, he's not given us the corpus, but then the funds that he's investing in are Navi Nifty 50 Index, Kotak Equity Opportunities, Parag Parikh Flexi Cap, Tata Small Cap, and he is ready to step up his SIP by 10%, and the investment duration is 20 years.
Well, I think his current investment is around 29,000, and he has a time horizon of 20 years, long enough time for him to start in equity. And as I mentioned again, when you're investing for such a long period, it's important to invest in an asset class which can help you beat inflation. So which is where he's investing, or he's planning to invest. So and good thing is that he is committed to kind of increase his SIP by 10% every year, which I think every investor who does that over such a longer period, I think the corpus can be much, much larger. In this case, if I assume annualized return of say 12%, he can expect to build a corpus of 5.5 crore. So I think it's a great strategy. He has time on hand. His fund selection is good. I think it's a mix of there is a passive fund, there are active funds. Only one change I would recommend to him, that he's chosen Tata small cap fund. In my view, I think it's important to choose a fund which has longer term track record and has been doing well consistently, because this segment is the most aggressive segment. My recommendation would be that if you can consider Nippon India small cap fund instead of Tata small cap fund. But I think rest of the funds are fine. And the strategy of investing through SIP and stepping it up by 10% every year, I think it's a great strategy.
Rahul Yadav's question, and he has Parag Parekh Flexi Cap, Mira Asset Mid Cap, Axis Small Cap, and 3,000 per fund. This investment is for 30 years and 1 lakh lump sum investment in Canara Becco Small Cap, PGI Mid Cap. We don't have a lot of details on this, but then I think he wants to review the funds that he's accumulated.
Well, I think again, he has the time on hand, 30 years. He's investing 9,000 rupees through SIP in 3 funds. And he also has another set of fund, which is a small cap fund and a mid cap fund, where he's invested lump sum rupees of 1 lakh. So in my view, his investment, considering that he's investing 9,000 per month, so not such a large investment that he has to create 2 set of funds. So my recommendation definitely would be that he's doing the right thing by investing in equity, but he should have 1 set of fund instead of having 2 set of funds. I think he needs to consolidate his portfolio. He's invested.
Okay, I think we have lost Hemant, and that was the recommendation coming for our viewer Rahul Yadav. But then on that note, it's also time to sign off. And before I wrap up the show, I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and our email ID, which is flashing on the screen right now. Here you can send us your portfolio related queries, your set of mutual fund aligned to a particular goal, and we will get this answered by our experts. And this will be a live financial planning session that we have on the show every day with our financial planner expert. On that note, it's a goodbye. Thank you so much for watching today.